They're chanting, potatoes, onions, Erdogan's got to go, a complaint about the cost of living and rallying cry for an energized opposition.
Otoriter bir yönetimi
Spring will come to Turkey because we're going to change a totalitarian regime through democracy, said the man who could be Turkey's next president. Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu is leading an alliance of 6 opposition parties. Supporters believe he will defeat Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who's been in power for 20 years. What is this election about for you?
It's about me everything, because it's affect my future. We have to change our president.
It's estimated that 5 million young people will be eligible to vote for the first time in this election. For many of them, like other generations, the biggest issue now is the economy.
Bu elimdeki kuru soğan olacak 100 lira.
In this ad, Kılıçdaroğlu used the skyrocketing price of an onion to attack Erdogan's monetary policy. And it resonates in a country where the official inflation rate is 45%. At this market, shoppers told us they can only afford to buy a fraction of the groceries they used to.
Ay bundan bıktık artık yavrum bak.
I'm 80 years old and I've never seen such high prices. We should change this, said this woman. This pastry seller agrees it's hard to raise his family on the equivalent of $600 a month. But he believes it's Erdogan who's still the best choice.
Herkes kendine yakınlığı.
Everyone votes for the person they feel closest to ideologically, he says. The conservative president and his AK party still have broad support, even in the southeast, which was devastated by February's earthquake. Throughout the country, one concern has been that in centralizing so much power in the presidency, Erdogan has eroded democratic institutions.
The freedom of media and freedom of thought has been suppressed. Opposition, political actors have suffered from the autocratic rule.
But by joining forces, the opposition is emboldened.
So good in future in Turkey.
So Breyer, Sunday is when voters head to the polls. What can we expect to see?
Well, the latest polling suggests that Kılıçdaroğlu is leading Erdogan by about 5 percentage points, but that gap has likely widened now, and that's because another opposition candidate has just announced that he's dropping out of the race. Now, if come Sunday no candidate receives more than 50% of the vote, there will be a second round, and that will take place in 2 weeks' time.
All right, Breyer Stewart and our team in Istanbul. Thanks, Breyer.